I'm going to talk about smart pricing, vacation rental properties. The hottest topic in property market right now.
Airbnb payment system worldwide.
A short-term rental management.
Partner account with booking.com.
You want to know as an Airbnb host. Google Map. We've got 4 different episodes coming out. So property market, right?
Account with
Property price, smart pricing. A lot of people don't understand their market. So even if you're an experienced operator, you will like this video because I'm going to talk about the trends that smart pricing works with, and secondly, does it actually fit your property? Because a lot of time, look, the market says something, Airbnb teaches you something, but is that what your property deserves? And that's a lot of question I ask with many people I work with. The hottest topic in property market right now on starting an Airbnb or short-term rental business. 5 simple steps to start Airbnb business right now in 2022. Doesn't matter if you own a property or if you're doing a rent-to-rent basis or rental arbitrage, but you will really enjoy this video. Please make sure you watch it till the end because there's some free PDF guides I'm giving in this video, which is gonna help you start and scale your Airbnb business pretty quickly. I want to talk about vacation rental properties. Yes, look, if you're investing on short-term rental, you can turn around and just invest on vacation rental. Slightly different strategy, slightly different guest behaviors, probably a lot more based on leisure guests, families. It could be very seasonal, but I thought, do you know what? A lot of people forget that there's certain platforms to attract you those certain kind of guest behaviors, and they've also got that behaviors to look at certain platforms to book. In this video, I want to talk about Google Map and how guests actually find you organically in Google Map, and as a result of that, you will start getting more direct booking, but also more brand presence. Let's talk about how do they use it. So if you think about guest behaviors, look, I'm a massive fan of talking about guests and their booking behaviors. Now, a lot of time, I think 2 things we've found is when somebody's actually wanting to book a property, depending on where they're going, let's say for argument's sake, we take UK as an example. If somebody's going to Liverpool and there are certain things they want in Liverpool or certain location they want it, the first thing people do right now is go into Google Map. Now, if you have seen Google Map, and I'm sure 95% of people have ever used Google Map on the internet, you can zoom in and you will start looking at the street names, and as a result of that, you'll automatically be given and promoted some of the businesses that's in the area. So what is direct booking? Who are your top 5 direct booking guests? Pros and cons of direct booking. How do you get direct bookings? So a full exciting series of direct bookings, something that YouTube has never shown before. Maybe a lot of people, if you're starting a short-term rental, I know experienced people, they all get confused about direct booking. Now, the good news is I want to explain to you how this is going to work. We've got 4 different episodes coming out in the next 4 days or next few days.
I want to show you my screen and go through how to create a partner account with booking.com. Firstly, my team and myself, we've created a lot of free guides, which we're going to share over all the videos that we've been creating. So you can see in this video, you also have a downloadable version of this. So you can go through this, you can create the account as we speak. Now, just to give you a heads up, you don't need a property to have this account ready and set up. So if I was you, I would get the account ready now. I want to share you everything you want to know as an Airbnb host or potentially someone who's looking to get into Airbnb business. Firstly, let me show you some of the clips of clients.
I was a bit skeptical. I was like, I don't know how it's gonna work.
Introduce you to them. What kind of background do they come from? It might be something like yourself who's about to start short-term rental business. I've got some clients within this process I've gone through where the management companies let them down and about to give up their unit, came to us. We've rebuilt their business.
Until you showed me all those screens the other day of the insights and bits and pieces, I didn't really even know they were there.
I've got clients, who's got over 100 properties, and I've done a session with their, head of sales, head of marketing, and the business owner themselves. Well, I've just worked with probably over 20 short-term rental managers and management companies all over the world. In this video, I want to share you how you can be a short-term rental management company or short-term rental manager, and as a result of that, you decide to make how much money for your clients, and also reward yourself with it.
I know people who've been in the industry a year, and sometimes I ask them one little question going, do you understand how Airbnb is taking your payments on behalf of yourself and your guests, and what cards and details can they accept and not? A lot of time they're going, no Piers, but we let Airbnb deal with it. Now, it's great, but it's a part of business that I always believe that it's okay to educate yourself with little things, not to the depth that you have to worry about it, but you need to understand it because it's your business.